Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Happy.
Thank you. Yep, go ahead.
I was going to say happy Wet Nose Wednesday.
It's a great day.
Yeah.
So thank you for your patience. We were having a few technical issues as we were just starting to go live, but today we wanted to hop on and just kind of share our thoughts on some of the Starmark products. So you can kind of see them here, and I will give you a little bit better view here in a second. But Starmark actually sent these to us to give a try. So we're just giving you our feedback on how these products performed for us, performed for our dogs in particular. And so we do have some thoughts to share. So I'm going to start with the Bobalots because these ones are some of the best sellers.
They're hugely popular on Amazon. I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And they come in two sizes. So I have both of them here. This is the large. This is the small.
Okay.
They're heavy. They are really well made. Like they're going to be really durable for your pups.
Yeah. So even for chewers, I think,
Yep. Yeah. So I'll show you Hank using these, but my first initial impressions when we didn't have Hank yet, and I tried to use both different sizes with Lulu, she's just too timid of a dog to really get into this type of kind of interactive treat dispensing toy. So you have to push it with your nose. It flops back. It makes all these weird movements. She would let me push it for her and let a treat fall out for her, and she'd go grab it, but she wouldn't get in there and push it herself with her own nose. She's just too timid. Now, this one, I would say if you have a dog that's super timid like Lulu, a good alternative for a treat kind of dispensing or a brain game would be a snuffle mat. Lulu loves snuffle mats. They just have to nose
forage
around
and
in
find.
there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's nothing that's gonna
move
or spook them.
Yeah, make noises. Ginger's she gets spooked very easily as well. So I joke half the time with Hillary when I take pictures of her, she's scared of the camera and her ears go back, a toy like that I don't think would be a good fit for Ginger, although she lives under a blanket. She curls up and falls asleep on her blanket all day. So I don't really need, like, me personally, for Ginger, I don't need an interactive toy. Our other dogs that we've had in the past, absolutely. I think our Beagle Daisy would have absolutely loved the Bob-a-lot because of that nose work. And, she wasn't timid or anything like that with interactive toys. So I think that would be something for her. So it does kind of depend on the personality of your pup, or if you have multiple pups like Megan. Hi, Megan. It's great to have you with us here today. I think if you had multiple pups kind of playing with it, it's a great interactive toy for that as well.
Yep. So I'll share some video of Hank playing with it. So Hank is, so both Lulu and Hank are super food motivated. So you can get, like I said, you can get Lulu to come around it. If you do the work, she'll pick up the treats. But Hank, as soon as he realized there's treats in this thing, he was all about figuring out how to use it. So.
Oh, what a cutie pie. It's a great way to engage puppies too, right?
Yep.
Keep them occupied.
And here's the treat hole, and it's got a little window here, so you can make it harder or easier for your
love
pup.
that. Yeah. And so you probably want to start off with it easy so they know how to play with it, and then as they get more advanced and pull treats or knock treats out faster and faster, you can make it a little harder. Oh, and that's how you get them in? Okay, I'm sorry.
So here's how you can get them in, and you can also make it extra hard if you have it so that your treats are just sitting in this chamber and they have to work it into this one and then into this one and out. So it
takes a little bit longer to get the reward. Yeah.
Exactly. So here's another little, you can kind of see Lulu in the background. She's willing to see if Hank will knock out a treat for her, but she's not going to touch it.
He's getting pretty excited. He's really getting into it now.
So that first video was literally the first time he ever used it. So it was really quick and easy. So if you have kind of, a dog that's not timid at all, I would say Lulu is on the scale of timidness, extremely timid.
Yeah.
Hank is pretty normal puppy. Like he's pretty outgoing and stuff like that. So it's wonderful for him. It gives him something to do. And he really he liked trying to figure out how to use the thing.
I love seeing Lulu. She's not scared enough that she's away, running away or run away, but she's hanging out there to see if her little brother can knock out a few treats for her as well. I love that. I think that's adorable. And it's a fun way actually for them to interact, right?
Exactly.
So, that is a nice for your shy dogs. If you have another dog that's not quite so shy, this toy does kind of bring them together, allow them to play together, which is nice.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm hoping is that over time, if she sees Hank playing with it, she might warm up to it and decide to give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm not holding out a ton of hope for that, but I think she's not as scared of it as she was, the first few times that we tried to use it. So highly recommend for, even just as long as your dog isn't super timid. Right. These are fantastic. Just get the size that's appropriate. They're really well made. They're going to last you a long time.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed with these two.
Yeah. So Megan says she has to keep her dog separated when they do things like this because they're so food motivated. There's just a big competition between them. So you just go with what with your pups. For two that might be able to get along when there's food involved, you could give it a try. But I would just go by the temperament of your pups. Your pups better than anybody. So yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing, obviously use dry treats. So these are the...
Oh, right. Not wet ones. Yeah.
Yeah. These are the treats that... Here, I'll put us full screen again. So these are the treats that I was using. And you want them kind of the right size as well. So...
Okay.
This is...
Okay, yeah.
The size of the treat.
Little large kibble size, kind of.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It'll come out pretty easily. So that's nice. And then you can use that little door on here to make it harder or easier.
You could actually put their kibble in it and feed them as a slow feeder,
Absolutely.
That would be a great idea too. So you just would close the door a little bit more if the kibbles are smaller, right? So that'd be great.
And with brain games and any of the kind of interactive toys, I recommend doing them while they're being observed. So this isn't something that you would necessarily just leave for them to play with on their own or whatever. Right. At least I think it's a good way to observe. And then you can remove it. So it's still that fun game. Right. When they see this come always out, new. They know that it's, this is fun. I get to engage my brain. They don't get used to it. So that's kind of nice as well.
Yeah.
So those are the Bobble-Lots. I thoroughly enjoyed them. This one is, let's see, Treat Dispensing Roulette Wheel.
Okay.
So this it's a pretty cool idea. And I do have Hank sort of trying to use it. Lulu, with this one, you'll see when I bring it out, this was just an absolute no-go for Lulu. She's not interested in this one. So.
Yeah. So, what a clever idea, though.
Yep. So this is it's a little roulette wheel. You can see the little numbers there down at the bottom. And then there's a chamber, an easy chamber and a hard chamber.
Okay.
That you can put your treats in. And the way that they're easy and hard, and I'll show you on the back here. So there's two chambers on the inside. So if you have it in the hard one, you have to spin it in order to get it moved into the easy and then spin it again in order to get that treat out. So there's multiple layers of trying to get the treat out.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's all again, nice, well made. This one, it's definitely not as tough. If you have a dog that chews everything,
right.
Observe them so you're making sure that they're not just trying to chew it and tear it apart.
Right. Okay.
And then, so once you put your treats in, then the dog is supposed to push
that's a clever idea. Yeah, and then it spins around on the inside. And
it's spinning and flipping those treats around. And then there's a little dispenser here.
Oh,
that the
okay.
treats will pop out. They don't
Okay.
usually pop all the way out. Sometimes they'll pop just to the edge, so it kind of keeps them
Okay.
engaged again, and
Yeah.
they're figuring out, okay, that's where they come out, and then they
Yeah.
have to push on it in order to get it to actually work for them. But you can hear.
Yeah. I think Ginger would be running the other way.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little loud for a little pup, a little doggy.
Yep.
Or
So,
shy
and the
dog.
other thing is, I don't know if you can tell very much. It takes a fair amount of pressure to
Yeah.
push it down, and it's pretty tall. So
Yeah. Yeah.
for Hank, I'll share.
She'd have to
this.
jump up and down on my little 8-pound weenie.
So he was willing to hang out by it, but he couldn't get the idea of he would have to put basically all his weight on it in order to get it to pop down.
I could see larger dogs really liking this.
So I think the dogs that I really picture, so if you have those like really inquisitive, like a border collie or a standard poodle, or like just those types of personalities that like to work, that I think would be this would be a great game for them. If they're not timid. If they're timid, forget it. They're not going to like the noise and all that sort of stuff. But you do have to have a bigger dog. I would say medium-sized dog or larger in order to use this well. And just like you can hear that sound. I think this one is not as much for almost any dog. I think it's kind of a more particular kind of group
personality
of
and breed.
That are gonna, that are gonna like this one. But it is a really fun idea. It is really cute, and I think if you had a dog that really enjoyed it, they would get a lot of enjoyment out of this one. It's just not as kind of universal, I guess, as the Bobble-Lot is real universal unless you've got a really timid dog.
Cute. Oh, well, these are fun. What a great idea. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
And like I said, they're all really well made. I feel comfortable with that part of all of the products, but yeah, I think they'd be fantastic if you're looking for Christmas gifts. They'd be fantastic gifts for pups, for your pups or for somebody else's. And we do have links in the description for all of the products. So the small, the large, and the roulette wheel. We do make a small commission. They're affiliate links, so we do make a small commission if you decide to use those. It's a great way to support what we do here at We Heart Hounds. So we would love it if you use those links, but obviously you can just Google it or find them on your own as well. So.
Right, exactly. Well, this was a lot of fun. I love seeing, trying out new toys, or anything that, comes our way. And it's fun to see the video of Hank and Lulu playing with the toys and getting the reward. That's the best part, right? It's fun. It's fun to see. So, well, great. Thank you so much, Hillary, for bringing your feedback and thoughts about it with us. And hope everybody, if you give it a try, let us know your thoughts as well. This is all a part of sharing and kind of community involvement here. So if you guys have used them or get out there and buy one and use it, let us know. We'd love your comments down below.
Yes, we would love to hear your thoughts or your experiences with them. So
yeah, exactly.
All right, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.